Hey Gab, 11:14. So by this time tomorrow, you will be Mrs. Gabrielle Marshall. So, wanted to give you a little bit of tidbits to think about when you look back on this day. Two things: specks of sand and crystal balls. So one of the things that helped me most, and honestly I should have reflected on it more than I did, was specks of sand. I used to get irritated by that one miscolored, call it black, odd colored, whatever speck of sand that would be on this pristine white beach. It would annoy me. I'd focus on it, and it was hard for me to appreciate the rest of this beautiful sandy beach. And this can be related to lots of things in life. You know, that one comment that someone says, the one thing someone doesn't say, something that irritates you, something that gets under your skin. I think if you take a step back and you look at the entire scene that you're in, oftentimes you'll find that you're missing the beauty and the wonder that you're living at that moment because you're so focused on this one tiny little speck of sand. The same can be said of not seeing the forest for the trees and so many other analogies, but I've likened it to that one speck of sand that just irritates you and it sometimes causes you to not be able to focus on the larger picture. And I think if there's one thing that I've tried to do day in and day out is really take a step back, see the grander picture, and really appreciate the beauty of that moment that I'm in totality, and make sure that I'm not focusing on something that might be insignificant in the long run, that might be insignificant in perspective to all the other things that I'm experiencing, but might be getting on my nerves right now, but I need to take a step back and say it's not that important. Which leads to number 2. A very simple rule that I've started following is rubber ball, crystal ball. And it comes with priorities on day to day, on how to make decisions. And it's really quite simple. If I'm trying to choose between what task to pick, I ask myself, if I drop this task, is it going to bounce away like a rubber ball so that someone else might be able to pick it up and finish it? Maybe someone else will take it and throw it back to me so I can be done at a later time, or is it more like a crystal ball, or if I don't pay attention to it and I drop it, it's going to shatter and I can't get it back. And so with regards to you and Jordan, I think you got to look at, okay, if I don't do X, is it something that can just bounce away and I not have to deal with it? And it comes back and I can do it later? Or maybe Jordan will do it, or a friend will do it. Or is it one of those crystal ball tasks, priorities, values that I really have to pay attention to? And if I drop it, it's going to shatter permanently, and I'm not going to be able to recover it and put back the pieces so that it's back as good as it was before. And so, in terms of things for you to think about, reflect on as you embark on this new married journey, those are two that really have served me well, and I wished I would have looked at them maybe a little bit more and thought of them a little bit more at times. Um, don't let that 1, 2, 5, 10 specks of sand cause you to lose the immense joy and beauty and happiness that you can experience day in and day out, week in, month, year in, year out. And 2, make sure you're not dropping the crystal balls and are focusing too much on those rubber balls so that you're really negatively impacting intimacy, trust, and that shared love that you need to have with your best friend, your partner, your mate that you're embarking upon this lifelong journey with. So I know we'll have many, many, many talks moving forward, and I hope that we continue them on a regular basis. I so appreciate when I hear you call on your way home, at night, just whenever it is, and I need to do a better job, and I want to stay as close as we've always been. This is one of my most favorite pictures I've ever taken, and sitting here just smiling with it. Can't believe my baby here is all grown up and about to say I do. But I'm so happy for you, love you, and look forward to tomorrow when we help you take this giant step forward together with Jordan. Love you.